G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. So in this video we are going to quickly cover what we should be doing during the global worldwide celebration between Global Dokkan and JP Dokkan. So the first event I want to highlight is this To the Universe Journey to Planet Namek. Please make sure that you guys clear this. It's only up for another 3 days and it gives some nice starting items for new players and everything. It also gives you your first EX orbs on the global side. So overall it's actually a really nice little event. It gives you a couple dozing Kais and I just highly suggest that you do it. Clearing all the missions is really easy. It can take literally like 2 or 3 runs to clear all of them, and you're welcome to use my guides on the channel to complete as many as you want in a single go. You don't need a good team, you don't need anything, you can just go and do it. The next thing is the Courage to the Max. This event is basically just a free shot every single day. Go and do it and you'll get yourself a piece of meat. You shouldn't be skipping it. It really is just easy and straightforward and costs no stamina, so really go and do it. So now that we've got those smaller things out the way, if you are a player who does not need to farm Team Bardock, you can start with these events. If you are a player that needs to start with Team Bardock, we will talk about that now. So the Team Bardock events are down below. They're up the entire time. You need to farm each Team Bardock member and you need to rainbow them. You get their medals through special missions and you rainbow them by collecting orbs in their stage. I have a guide to Team Bardock which is down in the description below. The reason you need to get every single Team Bardock member is because you want to get a copy of LR Team Bardock, which will only happen once you have collected each Bardock team member and rainbowed them. Once you have rainbowed each Team Bardock member and received your copy of LR Team Bardock, you then have the necessary tools that you need to take on the next event. So obviously once you have farmed the Team Bardock members, the thing you need to do is farm the necessary Ginyu Force members. So you'll start with Raccoon and then you will farm Gildo. The reason I'm not going to say farm all the Team Ginyu Force members is because you don't need to waste your time now farming them ahead of time until their EZAs come out. Their next batch of EZAs will come out on the 8th of September. So you have a bit of time, so don't waste it farming the other members when we don't know who's getting their EZAs next. Once you've done those, you can then return back to the Ruler of the Universe events. One event drops a Goku, who will in future Dokkan Awaken and EZA. You're going to want to farm 19 copies of this Goku. I have a guide to this event up on my channel. And you're going to want to also do this event, Emperor's Intentions, where from stage 2 a copy of Zarbon will drop. Again, you're going to need 19 copies for his eventual awakening in EZA, and a support memory for the Team Ginyu, or the Captain Ginyu special pose, is dropping from stage 3. So pick up both of those accordingly. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the Extreme Z area. You're going to want to focus on the Extreme Z area for the Ginyu Force. It is the new one that's recently come out, and you're going to want to take the Raccoon and Gildo you just got and EZA them. This is why you farmed the Team Bardock units, so please focus on using them accordingly. You're going to need them because, as you can see from the event information, you will need Team Bardock units to run each stage. Gildo drops from stage, well, Gildo's medals drop from stage 1 and Raccoon's medals drop from stage 2. I have a guide to this in the description below. Once you have finished farming the EZAs for your Team Ginyu Force, you can then begin to focus on some other things. So you can choose where you go to from here. It's entirely up to you. But the main thing is you can then focus on Dokkan Awakening, the new units you've received if you are lucky enough. Other than that, you can begin working on the Extreme Z Awakening for the Prime Battle Goku. Now, Prime Battle Goku is a unit that drops from Prime Battles, which you'll find under the Challenge section. Him and Frieza both have Extreme Z Awakenings and they are very, very good. I have videos on how to do their Extreme Z Awakenings in the description down below. It requires you to go through a lot of these story events that are currently up. Pretty much all of them are related to the Prime battles at this point. So you're going to need to follow those guides to see which units you need, what you need to prep, and which Extreme Z areas you need to tackle before you can eventually finally take on the Extreme Z area for Prime Battle Goku and Prime Battle Frieza. If you have not done these Prime Battle EZAs before, if you are a new player, these two units are definitely well worth it and will be taking up a large portion of your time. They require entirely free-to-play units. They are completely free. You do not need to use stones, and these units are pretty awesome. So let's say you are done with all that. Let's say you're looking for other things to focus on. You can focus on the Extreme Z battles. The new one for Frieza is out. I have a guide on how to complete it, but there are plenty of historic Extreme Z battles that are out for you to farm stones from, awaken your units. Maybe you receive these units finally and you want to EZA them. You can just go and complete them. There are plenty of them out, so new players, try them as much as you can. Even if you don't finish them, just clearing a couple of stages of them will net you some big stones. So obviously, now that we've gone through all of those Extreme Z battles, one of the remaining things that we can focus on is farming things from the quest. So quest currently has 4 times EXP, so there is plenty stuff that you can farm from the quest. You can farm the strength a la free to play Vegito, you can go Shenron Dragon Ball hunting, you can farm rank up XP, and you can link level from stages like 23.8. So there's plenty to do in terms of the quest if you are like me and done most of the other content that requires stamina. Then of course, please make sure that you go and do the Dragon Balls every day. The Purunga Dragon Balls, one will be released every day. I do a video every day covering how to get them. And there are 3 sets of wishes which are really quite valuable. And then we are also able to farm Shenron's Dragon Balls still if you still need to farm some of those. So with that being said, that's pretty much everything you can focus on from a stamina point of view, from like a stamina expenditure point of view. The only real things else for you to focus on are of course challenge events, and what I mean by challenge events is I mean things like the epic collection of battles, the Gods of Destruction events, Infinite Dragon Ball History, Legendary Goku event GT, Legendary Goku event, and pretty much anything else. As you can see there, those are the prime battles, by the way, that you can focus on. That's where you get your Goku and your Frieza. And of course, you can see all the different various events. You can try the nuking machine, you can do Dokkan boss rush, but basically all of these different challenge events are really solid and great ways to earn stones without spending stamina. So try and focus in and clear out some of those. It'll net you some really good stones. Unfortunately, the Super Battle Road and the Extreme Super Battle Road are not permanently up. You will see them in the Portal of Memories, but you should have plenty of keys if you are looking to try and complete those. But that's pretty much it. The only other thing is Ultimate Clash, which will be releasing today. But that's going to be it until pretty much next week for content. And yeah, as always, cheers and bye.